Hello, my name is Amanda. I'm speaking on behalf of Oracle plus NetSuite. I am the solutions consultant here at Raindrop Incorporation, which is the sole authorized solutions provider for Oracle plus NetSuite in Nepal. The agenda for today's video is very simple. I'll be explaining the financial visual flow, and then all of the components in this flow I'll be showing you a live demonstration on NetSuite, and then finally the key takeaways from what we've gone through. So for the financial visual flow, this is the visual flow for financials. As you can see, there are three processes. Number one is the overview and general ledger. Number two is the financial value add processes. And number three is the reporting. As you can see, the role, all of this will be performed by a single role, that is the controller, which is the financial controller. All of these items will be discussed. For example, financial navigation, Portlet chart of accounts, bank reconciliation, journal entry, allocation schedules, amortization schedules, the budgets versus actual. All of these will be discussed further. I'll show you all of this in the NetSuite itself. So let's jump to the live demonstrations. So this is the landing page. We call it the dashboard of Oracle plus NetSuite for James Gauthier, who is the US controller for Far Eastern New Century Company. So this is the page that he will see after he logs in to his account, right? So as you can see, the role is the US controller. This is the personalized dashboard for him. All of this is personalized and tailored to his needs. So personalizing in NetSuite is very easy. You can see there's this personalized button. All you need to do is drag and drop. So it's so easy to use, the NetSuite thing. Let's add a portlet. All of these are portlets. We call it, all of these items that you see, all of these small windows that you see are called portlets. You can add a standard content portlet, you can add a report snapshot, you can have a trend graph, and there's another thing called the suite apps, which is basically like an app store. You can see that the subsidiary navigator has already been installed. All you need to you need to go to this website. It's like an app store for NetSuite, and then whatever uh, items, applications that you need, you can install it. Some are for free and some you need to pay. So let's add a standard content portlet. I'd want to add a shortcut. So you can just simply click on this green plus button, or you can drag and drop it. It's very easy. You can see that it is already pre-populated. What you can do is set it up, and you can enable all of it or enable whatever you want to see. Maybe you don't want to see bank registers, right? You can just remove it, and then you can press on the save button, and this shortcut will be changed according to what you've entered. So for now, maybe I don't want this. I'll just remove it. It's easy to remove it too, right? See, I just drag and dropped it and I set it up, and if I don't need it, it's gonna get removed with a simple click of a button. So now, as you can see, this is my reminders portlet. What this is actually for the items James Courtier needs prompting for. So he has maybe his purchase orders to bill, sales orders to approve, and etc. All of this is to increase his proficiency. So let's see the key performance indicators portlet. This is for the key business metrics, including comparisons. You can see for this month versus the last month and see the changes respectively. For this, let's just go into the profit and current amount. As you can see, this is the income statement for the period from October 2018 to October 2018. This is for a month, the current month, right? And we are currently having a consolidated view of the headquarters, consolidated, but we can see of as per the subsidiaries. Maybe I want to see for US1, and all I need to do is refresh, and this will change according to the filters you put in here, right? Now let's explain. I would like to explain all of the small logos that you can see. You can export this statement into PDF, into Word, into Excel, right? And then you can print it, you can email it, as well as you can schedule a report where you can set the time and date, right? The name is the income statement. You can see the date you want to send it for, right? You can set up the date, you can set up the time, and then you can set up if you want it to be scheduled for more than one time. And you just need to add in the recipients. You can have a message attached, sorry, and you can also include any other attachments that you'd like to be sent with the report. You can also see the graph, which is again can be exported or copied, right? So again, going back, this is the home button, and maybe you want to see for the receivables as well. For the AR aging summary. So this is again the AR aging summary. There is the aging options. You can age as of today, or you can change the timing as per the date, week, month, quarter, or year, right? You can set the intervals, etc. So this is the AR aging report. Again, you can change it to whatever subsidiary you want to view it as per, right? And you can schedule it too. I hope you saw the changes. All right. And going back to the dashboard, you can see that this is the subsidiary navigator portlet. Here you can see the different subsidiaries of, for example, Far Eastern News Century. So maybe this is being viewed as per the United States subsidiary. Maybe I want to see it for the headquarters. The amounts have been changed, right? The portlet is yet to be loaded, but everything will be changed as per the view of the navigator. The amount has been changed, right? So now let's go to, okay, these are the financial ratios. This is another portlet that you can see. These are different indicators. Maybe I want to check the days sales outstanding, right? This is also very easy to set up, right? If you want to see some, not financial ratios, but other ratios such as comparison or executive financials, you can set it up accordingly. Okay. Now for the navigation portlet, I'll explain this in part 2, all right? Because I can only record for 10 minutes at a time. So I'll be explaining the navigation portlet on part